guys, I hope you're having a great day. Welcome to my channel. My name is Tina. So in today's video, I'm going to tackle decluttering and organizing our master closet, at least my side of the closet anyway. I want to take all of my items out and then wipe down all of the shelves and go through them and then put the things I want to keep back in place. And mostly I really want to focus on getting it cleaned up, getting all the dust out, and organizing it a little bit better. It's not too bad right now, but it definitely has room for improvement. And I do declutter my clothes pretty regularly. Probably at least once a month I'll go through my closet pretty quickly and see if there's anything to get rid of, and I usually do find things. So maybe taking everything out, I'll find a few more. We'll just see how that goes. But let me turn the camera around, show you how it's looking right now, and then we'll get started. So as you can see, it's not too bad, but it definitely needs a little bit of a work. My main focus is getting it reorganized, tidying it up a bit, seeing if there's anything else I can declutter, and also dusting. Some of my boots definitely need a good dusting, as well as the shelves. So I don't know how well you can tell in the video, but this is not a very big closet, but I feel like I have a lot of different organizational tools that help me maximize the use of the entire space, and it actually really works nicely for us. So I'll show that a little bit better when I get it all cleaned out, so you can see exactly how I'm using this small space. So I'm going to use a laundry basket for the rest of my shoes. That way I'm not walking back and forth a million times. And get this cleaned out. So something I did to make this closet function really well for us is build custom built-ins. I found a plan online and then I just adjusted it to fit our space. So the tower of shelves with the 3 drawers and another shelf underneath, we both have that on each side, and then we have hanging bars and shelves on the top, and then this one shelf here. But he has hanging bars here, and then his tower of shelves, and then the space up top as well, and it just functions really well for us. And then I added these shelves that I picked up at Home Depot. That was one of the other things that I added, along with a cube shelf for shoes. And this is a larger 9 square cube shelf, and then I just added an extra 3 on the side. And here's a look at the other side, and it's really hard to get a really good picture of this because it is a tight space, but I'm trying to show you all of the different shelving and things that I put in here to make it work. So I picked up these 3 shelves at Home Depot, and those were some of the first things I added, and then I added some cube shelves along the bottom. I had some single ones down there, but I traded them out for this 9 cube shelf. And then I added a single 3 cube right here. It actually fits perfectly in this space. It doesn't block any of the hanging clothes, and it adds so much more storage. And then I just hang my hats up here on hooks. And we live out in the country, and now you can see why I wanted to do this. Yuck. And it really is amazing how much stuff you can pack into a small area if you have really good organizational tools. And I feel like in our closet we really do. I feel like I finally figured out how that space can function to its best ability, because look at all this stuff. And this is just my stuff. So I pretty much have all of my shelves wiped down. Next, I'm going to sweep the floor, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and get my steam mop and use that in this space as well. And then I think it's gonna be time to go get my grocery pickup order, which I feel like I say in a lot of my videos. For some reason, it always happens that way. But then when I get back home, I can start going through items and putting them back in this space. My grocery pickup order and home, put everything away, and now I'm ready to start going through things and putting them back. And when I walked in here and saw all this mess waiting on me, I was definitely second guessing starting this project this late in the day. I probably should have started a lot earlier. I maybe have an hour and a half to 2 hours before my family gets home. And so I'm gonna really try to work through it pretty quickly so that I can get all of this mess cleaned up. But if not, that's fine. I'll just work on it later or pick it back up tomorrow. But I'm gonna see how much I can get done, so let's jump on into it. So that's pretty much it for the clothes until I go through the big pile of clothes that's still on my bed. I do want to go ahead, try those on, see what I think about them. So I'll do that real quickly here in a little while, probably tonight, and see what I end up getting rid of or if I end up keeping it and all of that. So over here is my like nicer shirts, hoodies, and button downs, and then some sweaters at the back. Up top are t-shirts and a few longer sleeve shirts towards the back, and some tank tops. I don't hang up a lot of tank tops, but I do keep a few of those out. And then on this side I have jackets and coats, and down below I have zip up hoodies, and then the seasonal shirts back here like Christmas, fall, all of that stuff. So here's the pile of clothes I'm going to try on at some point tonight and decide, and then I will either hang them up or put them in the get rid of pile. So that's kind of my homework. So I have all of those to go through. That's going to be later tonight, and then all of my bags. And there's just enough room that these little Dollar Tree bins work really nicely for small things like belts, hats, gloves, that sort of thing. So these come in handy for the shelves. Hi guys, so it's the next day and I worked pretty late on the closet, just getting everything decluttered and organized, and I went through the pile of clothes that I had on my bed, tried everything on, and found several more pieces I could get rid of as well. I was actually really surprised at how much I found to declutter, and then I just put everything back in place. And I did take some extra time in organizing my bags and just certain things in the closet because I really like our closet to be visually appealing, sort of like what you would see in a store. I like to display certain things, and so I worked on that until I felt like I had it just right. Now obviously it's much more limited in space, so I can only do so much, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. So let me turn the camera around and we'll go take a look at the closet. So all of this mess is cleaned up and put away, and also the mess that I had in here. So here is how the closet turned out, and I can put that stool away. Let me go do that real quick. It just folds up and then I can tuck it beside my hamper or beside the shelves, and I really like having it in here because then I can reach everything that is up high. So let me go ahead and get that put away and then we'll take a look. So here is how the closet turned out. I basically put my bags all along the top shelf. There's my weekender bag, really like that bag, and another bag over. So behind this display and this one are two smaller bins, and in those bins I have a sweater in this one, so I could easily take that out, put it somewhere else, and get rid of that bin. This one I have a bin that has kind of, I guess for lack of better words, junk clothes in it, so that if I have to go outside, do something really grubby, if I'm painting or if I'm helping build fence or something where I don't want to ruin my clothes, that it really doesn't matter, I have clothes in there for that. And then this bin is sweatshirts, and this one is sweatpants. So on this side of the closet, it's mostly empty hangers, and then my seasonal shirts like Christmas and fall, and then some zip-up hoodies. And I'm trying to pan slowly over. Then over here are more of my everyday shirts and flannels, and then some sweaters at the back. So up top I have a bin with some extra bags and dust covers, and this one has hats, scarves, and gloves, and of course my boots bag, perfumes, more boots. Is my hanging wire shelf with some jewelry. This one is actually empty, so I could do something with that. This one is actually empty as well. So there's that as an option for something, and then just different jewelry pieces over there, and then my shoes. And the cubbies all have several pairs of shoes in them. Like these are more the junky shoes for working in the yard. These are more of my everyday like sneakers, and then this one is sandals and like Converse type shoes. Then on the bottom shelf I have boots. This one is random odds and ends, and then my winter boots over there. Here's a quick look at the items that I have found so far to declutter in 2024. The 2 boxes of items, I did a quick declutter of my home where I just took 5 to 10 minutes and looked through each space really quickly, looked for the easy things to get rid of, and that's what those are. And then of course the pile of clothes from my closet, as well as the bag. So I'm really happy with how much stuff that I have found already to go ahead and get rid of. Hope you enjoyed this video and coming along with me as I worked on decluttering and doing a little spring cleaning in our closet, and I hope it gave you a few ideas if you have a smaller closet like we do. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like, comment to let me know. I'd really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful, blessed day, and thanks for watching.